Hello everyone, this is the Magic Master, and welcome back to Pumpkin Manor. This is part 5, I believe, of this puzzle Halloween-themed map. If you didn't see the last episode, we solved a kitchen puzzle, and then spent ages trying to figure out how to input numbers on these clocks. Um, but today, we're going to head through this newly opened door. Oh, there's two newly opened doors. And see what it is. Oh no, it needs all the skulls. It needs all the skulls. Basically, we unlocked the entire upstairs of the house today. So that's what we're going to be doing now. So what I'm actually going to do first, here's our plan first, because we know we're going to need the skulls now. We're going to dump everything we don't think we need in here. I can always come back and get it again, so it's not a big deal if it's wrong. This is an old hint book, right? Yes. Okay. We've got the skeleton skull 1. Let's go back downstairs and check all the chests for any skeleton skulls that we might want to take with us. Okay, that's the plan. There's a skeleton skull there. That's the only chest in here, I think, other than this one, but that's not a chest. We go through here. Does it include the ones on the floor, do we think? If I break this, it does add to my thing. Okay, so we're going to say maybe it does include the ones on the floor. I really desperately hope there are none through there, because I do not ever want to return there. I actually don't think there are any chests down here, which could potentially be a problem. There's a lot of skulls here, but none of them are skeleton skulls. We go back through here, there's one here. That's 4. I grabbed one out of this chest, that'd be 5. I do have some netherwort, so I can make some potions now. These aren't actual skeleton skulls. There's not one in there. There's a hint book. What does this say? Oh, it's an old hint book too. Okay. In here, is there a skeleton skull in any of these? I don't see one. Skeleton skull in any of these chests? I would be highly worried that I've thrown it into the thing, thinking it was one of the S's that I might need. That would be problematic. I already went through there. Okay, so all I found out there was 4, which is not enough. Is there any out here? Way back from the start of the map? I don't think there is, but there might be. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. I don't see any skulls around here. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, creepy sound effects again. Okay, we're gonna work under the assumption... Oh, there's a 5th one here, though. We're gonna work under the assumption the last 3 are upstairs somewhere. Let's head in here first and see what's going on in here. There's this guy. There's what looks like a combination lock. There's a giant painting on the wall. My first instinct when I see that is just to break it in case there's something hidden. But we'll leave it up for now. In here, there's another skeleton skull, which I will gladly take. There's a lot of things going on here. A book of unbreaking. Another giant painting that my first instinct is again to break, but we are going to resist the urge to. Okay, let's grab the hint book and see what it says. Oh. Okay, there's a lot of things here. Oh, do I have to check off what's in the room, maybe? Let's take the hint book and see what it says. It says... Start in the bedroom. The blocks on the wall spell out a name of an item in this chest. They do? S-A... S-A-I... I believe that's E. S-A-I-E-L-G. Sally... Okay, let's work on the SAI first. Is there an SAI in this thing? There's Scoot. There isn't an SAI, so clearly I'm doing something wrong. Am I reading it the wrong way, maybe? No, because we read left to right. Unless what it wants is OML. No, because there's nothing called OML either. That's wood, but specifically I think it's birch, so that'd be B. That's an enchanted book, so B-E... Oh, unless it wants the U. It could be B-U. Is there a B-E or a B-U? There's a B-O. It can't be that. There is a B-O. There's a bow. Which is 2. Well, you need a W, so B... Oh, why would it be O? Unbreaking? No, that doesn't work. Oak sapling, bread, shield, granite, red sand, fishing rod, glass, block of gold. B-L-O, maybe? That doesn't make sense. B-U? Oh, okay, wait. B-U. C. That's kelp, K. That is endstone, because that'd be E. And that's turbarium, whatever, so that's T. So bucket. Cool. This is sandstone. So it could be P for polished, maybe. So is there a PAI? Oh, is this a hopper? That's an item hopper, so it could be an I, or it could be a H. I would guess H, but is there anything that has H as the second letter? There is a shield, sand, okay wait, I think that works. Sandstone, hopper, H, item frame I, endstone E, L, that must be diorite, so D. Okay, that works. There we go, okay. This is a track? A minecart track, or just a track? Either way, the next letter is going to be ED. So it's going to be something ED. Red sand. Yep. Rail. Thing. Sandstone. Diorite. S. I don't know how that's A, though. No, neither do I. Okay. Neither do I, he says to himself. But that could be R. That would be E, D. That makes sense. Then S. I don't see how that could be A. No, there's no way that's N, so that can't be right. But red sounds right to me. It could be redstone dust, maybe? R-E-D-S-T. Yup, oak. That's a note block and end. Okay, so it's redstone dust. Finally, you've got gold rail, so GR. Or BR if it's block of gold, but I would have guessed it's GR. And then that is jungle wood? No, it can't be jungle wood because there's no way the thing it's looking for. What does it end with? It ends in V-E-L. What ends in V-E-L? Anything? Gravel. Gold, rail, acacia, that's what it is. Okay, so let's do that. You absolute idiot. Hoping that's right. I think it is, but I don't know. That might be the wrong placement, which I'm not worried about. One try which that box. The signs have different names, these things. Some are on the other... What? Some of these things are in the banner. Each banner represents a letter. What? Okay. think this is right. I'm just slightly worried the gravel block is supposed to be there, and I knocked it, but I can't actually check that without ending the episode, which I don't want to do yet. So we're going to work under the assumption that that's right. I was told some of these things are on the banners out here. Does it look like any of these things are on the banner out there? It doesn't to me, but then what do I know? Okay, wait, so what's its second hint? Once you work out which letter each block represents, look at the signs. These have names of different things. Oh. Wait, so is it always owl underneath the sandstone? It is. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need paper. I'm gonna need paper for this. Okay, hang on. Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong button. We're gonna have magic solve puzzles. Okay, I understand the puzzle now, I think. So I'm gonna need, got some graph paper here. Do any of these pencils have lead in them? No, that's not helpful. Does this pencil have lead in it? No. Does this pen have ink in it? Yes, it does. Okay, so let me write out the alphabet real quick. It'd be helpful if I had a camera here, but I don't that I have set up to show this, so we're just gonna have to operate on A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs, next time won't you sing with me? Okay, so S is represented by owl. That's a hopper, so H is represented by moon. I is represented by lightning. I is over here, this is lightning. That's endstone, and E is represented by vampire. L is represented by smiling monster. So we're just going to put a little smiley face and the word monster for smiling monster, because I don't want to write out the word smiling. That's diorite. D is represented by witch. Okay, and then down here we've got B is represented by ghost. U is represented by gravestone. U is represented by gravestone. C is represented by zombie villager. Zombie village. That's kelp. K is represented by king skeleton. At least that actually starts with a K, sort of. Although, what separates a king skeleton from a regular skeleton? End has already done vampire, we already did that. T is represented by enderman. T is represented by enderman. Okay, now we have to flip over here. R is represented by bat. So R is a bat. We already did that. We already did that. We already did that. We already did that. That must be O, right? For oak. Does that make sense? That's redstone. Yep. So O for oak is an angry monster. So O gets a little angry face that I can do here. And it's still a monster. A N for note block is I. So N is I. Because that's not confusing at all. N is I. We already did that one. Anything else up here? G for gold is represented by candle. A for acacia is represented by jack-o'-lantern. V for vine is represented by black cat. And we already did the other two. Okay, so I've got the better part of an alphabet here. I'm still not sure what I'm trying to spell out, but I do have... Oh, okay, now I have to use this to figure out what I'm spelling out, right? Maybe? Do we think? So if we go from this top one, and we'll see if this makes sense. That must be Angry Monster, and Angry Monster is O. So that says O. I'm guessing that's a Happy Monster. That's what it looks like to me. And Smiling Monster is L. O, L, that's a Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern is represented by A. That's a zombie villager. That's Z. Well, this is not a real word. And that's a king skeleton, which is K. O-L-A-Z-K. That is not a word. Next row down, you've got a white dot. That'll be the moon. That'll be the moon. Moon is, what is moon? Moon is H, so that's a H. Oh no, that must be a smiling monster. Wait, that must be the smiling monster, right? Oh, unless it's the ghost, because there is a ghost also. Do any of these look like clearly ghosts? Huh, I'm not sure which one of these is a ghost and which one is a smiling monster. So this is either an L or it's a... because ghost is one of the things we have, isn't it? I swear ghost is one of the things we have. Yeah, ghost is B. It's either an L or a B. Similarly, that L from before is either an L or a B. I mean, that's gonna be a monster, right? That doesn't look like a ghost. That looks more like a ghost to me. So we're gonna go for that's probably B. This still isn't a real word. Jack-o'-lantern is still A. That's definitely a bat, and bat represents R. And that's definitely an Enderman, and Enderman represent T. So that says probably H-L-A-R-T, possibly H-B-A-R-T. Because we think that's probably the ghost, right? And the ghost is B. Yeah, oh, no, so we think it's probably B. Yeah, we think it's probably H-B-A-R-T. And we think the other one is probably O-L-A-Z-K. Still neither of those are words, but they are things I've written down now. Which, like, each block also represents a letter. Start translating the banners into letters and you should get the message. Write out the alphabet if you need and put the names of the banners next to each letter. Okay, but none of these are right. What I'm writing here aren't words. Okay, well, let's keep going with the second round. That's an angry monster, unless that's the freaking ghost. I don't know which one the ghost is meant to be. That's where I'm gonna get screwed over here. Oh, because that could be an angry monster. I also need a black cat. Oh, that could be a black cat. No, it's not a black cat. Because what do I have? I have Jack-o'-lantern, ghost, witch slash... I wish I had a chest that had all the banner names in it. That'd be really helpful. But I don't think I do. Because I assumed this was... That could actually be ghost. That could make more sense. If we assume this is angry monster and this is smiling monster? No, because then what is that? I've got a jack-o'-lantern, a ghost, a witch, a vampire. Oh, no, that's a vampire. That's a vampire. It's gotta be. A candle, a moon, lightning, king skeleton, monster, happy monster, eye, angry monster, bat, owl, enderman, gravestone, black cat, zombie villager. Like, some of these are easy to tell, other of these are now impossible. Okay, we're gonna work on the assumption that we did last time, which is that is an angry monster and that what we have there is an O. That's what we're starting with. We're saying that's O. That thing, last time, we said was a happy monster. Then we changed our mind to say, actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's, what is B? B is a ghost. Oh, well, that's not the ghost. There's no way that's the ghost. That's not a ghost. That doesn't make sense. So it's got to be an L. It's got to be an L. O-L again. This time you got a gravestone. Gravestones are representative of... U. OLU, and then that's what we said last time was the ghost, which would be B, but that's still not a word, so that can't be right either. I, at the very least, makes sense. I is N. That, we're assuming, is a vampire, and vampire is E. That is clearly an Enderman, and the Enderman is T. And that is, we're going to go with B again, even though that doesn't make sense to me. Because net is a word, nettle is a word, but it isn't spelled like that. Okay, finally, in this final row, we do have one word that isn't spelled with that with any of the confusing banners, so at least we'll definitely get that last word right. The first up, though, we have candle, and candle is representative of G. Then we have bat, and bat is representative of R. Then we have, okay, well, there's no way those are B's because you don't have words that have two B's in them, but we're going to go with two B's for now. Then you have an I, which is definitely a N. Oh, so presumably that's meant to say green, which would make those the vampires. Would make that word Nettie. No, it wouldn't, because that would no longer be an E. What did I originally say was the vampire? That could be our angry monster, maybe? Which would be O. Note. Okay, so that's our angry monster. Okay, which means the whole thing is wrong. Okay. That one word has just cracked the whole thing open. New piece of paper. I'm keeping the alphabet on this one and we're writing on a different one because otherwise it's going to get too confusing too fast. Okay, so. Welcome to Magic Works Out Puzzles. This is what you're watching now. It's basically a podcast at this point, and you just get to hear me you get to see the banners that I'm looking at as I try and work out the alphabet. Okay, so we know that this word here is probably green, because that just makes sense. So that's our third one along, third row up, we're going to say green. G-R-E-E-N. The word beneath that, let's do that one first, just because that one's going to be easy. That's definitely a T. That's definitely lightning, and lightning is our I, T-I. That's definitely a zombie villager, which is our Z. Oh no. And that's definitely a king skeleton, which is our K. Okay, are we sure that Z showed up in the thing? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I think what I've probably done is written the wrong thing there too. Our zombie villager is C. Our zombie villager is C, which makes significantly more sense. C and Z rhyme. That must have been what happened there. Okay, so that says tick. Green tick. So one of the ones that has to be pulled down is a green tick. Green tick. Yes, okay. Now we move on to these guys. With the knowledge that that must be E, therefore that is a vampire, we should be able to solve, at the very least, this bottom one. So this bottom one here has the moon first, and our moon is our... moon. Moon is H. So that says H. We know that is an E. H-E. That is definitely a jack-o'-lantern, and jack-o'-lanterns are our A's. H-E-A. That is definitely a bat, and bats our R's. Heart, presumably. Yep, Enderman is T. That says heart. So we're going to have to check down the heart. The heart is over here. Let's pull it down. Okay. Above it, we're going to need another color. With the knowledge that is the vampire, I still think that could be an angry monster. That still makes sense to me. I think we're still going to stick with that for now. But it could also be a ghost, which would leave it being B. Because do we know what our happy monster is? What does happy monster represent? Happy monster is L, and none of these words have had an L in them yet. Have we had a ghost? Ghost needs to be B, and none of these words have had a B in them yet either. Okay, so we know the last three letters at least. We don't know what the first two are for sure, but we know the last three are definitely A, then C, then K. The only letter that can possibly be is black. The only color that can possibly be is black, which means that that is our ghost, And that is our smiley monster. Okay, so that is good. Now we know that. One more to do. And it's this one. Yes? Yes, okay. We know that must be our ghost because of that one. Therefore, that is a B. I don't know how many other colors start with B. Because that is an L again. Is it black again? No, because only 4 letters this time. Oh, it's going to be blue, right? Yeah, so is the gravestone our U? Our gravestone is our U. That is our E. Okay, cool. Finally, you've got our I, which is our N. Our vampire, which is our... which is our E. The Enderman, which is our T, and our E. Oh, that's not a vampire. That's an angry monster. An angry monster is O. A blue note. Okay, so finally, blue note. I heard a thing go off. Okay, that definitely did something. I don't quite know what. It definitely did something. I guess we'll find out next time. That is all the time I have this video here. Thank you all very much for watching. In the next episode, I will hopefully do some more Minecraft and some less writing on paper that you can't see. That is all the time I have in this video here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, Team Challenge.